Okay, here we are at the Kenosha County Job Center, and we'll go around the table who we're with and your names.
Jennifer Ditchite.
And your title?
I'm the business service rep for Workforce Development Board here in Kenosha.
And my name is Jeff Kale, and I am the business services rep for Racine Workforce Development Center.
Joel Espinosa, business services for Walworth.
All right. Well, the purpose of our discussion here is it's after the first of the year, and it's a great time to either, if you have a job and you're looking for a different job, or you're just looking for a job, or maybe what opportunities the Job Center has to offer here as well. And maybe we can kind of go around the room and say what opportunities that the Job Center offers that people can come on down and find out about.
Sure. We currently have a job fair scheduled for probably mid-April here for Kenosha County. And then there's Racine has...
Racine will be holding their job fair March 4th in Racine at Fountain Hall.
Yep, and also we have a job fair in Walworth on March 24th, but also we have 4 job fairs scheduled for next year. Also we have one in October for manufacturing, it's a manufacturing job fair. So we have a lot of opportunities for job seekers to connect with employers.
Oh, one other thing too is we will be holding, we do it in conjunction with the KUSD. The school district will be holding a young adults job fair on April 6th, which is a Monday at Tremper High School. So these are all things that are coming up and in the first quarter.
For those to prepare for a job center, a job fair, and has never been to one, what goes on at a job fair?
A lot of times there's on-site interviewing. They should come prepared with their resume, which they can have help getting done here at a job center. At any one of the 3 job centers, they can help get their resume finished. So come prepared for an interview, dressed for success, and with your resume in hand.
She's pretty much covered it for the most part. We like to have them come with their resumes and that, and have that little bit of an elevator speech. Job fairs are important, I think, because it gives a person a chance to actually get in front of somebody. Too many times you're not able, you send it to an internet address and you don't ever get to touch a person. This way you actually see a person and you're able to talk to them a little bit. So I think that's very important.
So one of the job seekers can do is go online prior to the job fair. So review those employers, apply for those jobs. So when they go to the job fair, just talk about the jobs that they apply for, and maybe get an interview right then.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also good to do research too, the company that you're looking for, and that way it'll go a little bit easier for the match. Let's talk about some of the workshops that you have to offer for those to get maybe prepared for the job fairs. What do you guys have to offer, Jim?
Well, I know in Racine, and it'll happen in all the job centers, there's a resume writing classes that they have where you can come in and actually prepare. They work with you and prepare a resume for you, a good working functional resume. And there's other different types of classes that they throw throughout the year, some money manners type things and that. But for job fair purposes, that's one of the biggest ones.
So one of the main thing is that if you have issues with computers or don't feel so comfortable with computers, come to us. We can help. We have people that can help you, or we can teach you how to use computers. So if you have that concern, don't worry. We're here to help you.
I know there's just a number of success stories as well, because if you guys weren't here, where would they do, especially that one-on-one conversation like we talked about as well. Let's talk about, I think there's some changes about the Job Center as far as how you guys operate. Let's have an update on that.
Sure. In July, everything sort of changed as far as the southeastern part of Wisconsin was concerned. And when I say southeastern Wisconsin, I mean Kenosha, Racine, and Walworth counties. We were all pretty much separate counties doing the same things, but we've become more of a regional approach now. We now run under the umbrella of the Southeastern Wisconsin Workforce Development Center. It's always a mouthful to say, and we're more of a regional approach. We all work together as a group, and it's for the benefit of everybody, employers and job seekers alike. So.
Okay, so we talked about job fairs, we talked about workshops. Anything else that we're missing that the Job Center has to offer? I think saw next door there's some computer terminals for people to look as well.
There are. They can do searches for jobs, work on their resumes in there. a lot of times they come in there for unemployment assistance. I wanted to mention also that we have a Facebook page and a new website that's being issued. So it's going to be Southeastern Works, standing for Walworth, Racine, and Kenosha.
So anything else that you want to add?
I would just, part of the function of our group is, as a whole, is to work with the business community. But what I always like to say, we run the recruitments for them. We have job fairs here at the center. We go site to a company. We hold the job fairs, at different places. But also, I always like to say that we bridge that gap between the employer and the job seeker and bring them together. So that's sort of our main function, and I think that's an important piece of the whole puzzle. So
I think this is a great time for our area because there has been so many businesses opening up in this area, and it's been booming. Yeah, in the Kenosha area, yeah, exactly, in the Kenosha, Racine, and Walworth County. So that's really, and that's where you guys come in, because you can talk to those companies and say, hey, we got a great pool of individuals that are looking for work, and that they try and pair them up as well. Okay, so I guess then contact information. So again, the Facebook. What's the best way to connect with the Kenosha County Job Center?
Our Facebook page, and then it's going to be www.southeasternworks.com.
Because I think I even saw some job postings outside too.
There are job postings here. We also, in addition to the big job fairs that we run, there are regular on-site job fairs, which is just like a single employer or maybe two employers, and that happens weekly. We'll have 2 or 3 a week here in Kenosha, and I think the same thing.
We run them all at the same job center, so everybody does on-site recruitments. These single job, we call them job fairs, hiring events, where we'll bring a single employer in, and job seekers can interact with them and apply for jobs that way. So that goes on every single week, at least 2 or 3 a week. So.
Okay, well, and the address here for the job center?
This one's 8600 Sheridan in Kenosha, and then
the one in Racine, 1717 Taylor Avenue.
And the one in Walworth is in the south building for the Gateway. The Gateway Technical College in Walworth.
Sure. Great 3 sources.